Hello everyone. Welcome to Challenge Tuesday. As some of you may know, I've been away recently, and as I always say, I never take my a new Betsy with me for wearing in the day. I always take an old one, and this sorry-looking rat's nest is the one that I took to swim in, to sunbathe in, to do everything in really, whilst I was on the beautiful island of Corfu. Now, she needs a lot of TLC. Basically what I would do is I would swim in her, and then after the day's end I would just come home, rinse her out in the sink, give her a comb, and then just let her dry till for the following day. So she did me well. This was because I put her, well, she looks this bad because I put her in a plastic bag in my suitcase, wet, and then I didn't take her out for 2 days. So she's, yeah, this is my Grace. She's an old one, you can see. She's been dyed multiple times. She's been toned hundreds of times. But overall, she's a lovely colour, and I love her. So I want to save her. So that's the challenge for the team today. So what we're going to do, first of all, very first thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of all that salt, sand, and goodness knows what else, seaweed that's currently in her by using a detox shampoo. We recommend doing this every other wash. Basically, it takes away all of the buildup of product and minerals that might be in your water. Here in Bath, our water is almost cloudy, it's so full of stuff. So this really does make a difference to the way that your hair feels and behaves. So good idea to get a charcoal. This one's a charcoal and apple cider vinegar, so it really does give you a good finish. Because she's been in the sun, she's gone a bit yellowy, so I'm going to use this product. Wonderful, amazing product. Unlike a lot of the shampoos we use on blonde hair to remove yellows, I don't know whether you can see, it's not that scary bright purple colour, it's this rather lovely light blue, and therefore you don't feel like you're going to be dyeing your hair purple as soon as you put it on. Just a note about using these sorts of shampoos and toners. If it is a really scary colour, just mix it with some conditioner, some white conditioner, okay, just to dilute it a little. And also, very importantly, always test it on a piece of hair. Oh my gosh, look at this. On a piece of hair that nobody else is going to see, just to see how your Betsy responds to a toner. Because my Betsy will respond to it completely differently to the one that you have. Okay, so once we've done that, we're then going to condition her. And we're probably going to use my favourite conditioner, which is the Cocoa and Eve, comes in a pot. Again, just use the one that you like the most. And then we're going to bring her out in all her glory, and we're going to apply this Wonder product, okay? Oh, it's rather shimmery. Oh, look at that. Marvellous. Now, this is another piece of hair that I took with me to Corfu. This is my evening hair. This is the hair that I wore when I went out at night, but she's still, you know, and I washed and conditioned her yesterday in exactly the same way that I'm showing you and that we're going to do to this one here. And I put Colour Wow on her. And I mean, this stuff is particularly, or I'd say particularly at this time of year, but of course the weather here is god-awful. But in hotter climates, humid climates, during normal summer, this is just an amazing product for Betsy. You use her, oh, that's not a good look. You use her the once, and this product will last 2 or 3 washes. So imagine this tiny bottle is probably going to last the lifetime of one Betsy. Great product. And once we've done all that, we'll show you the results. Okay, speak to you later. Bye. So we're back. And we're back. I'm quite blown away. We're back with what I've now discovered after seeing her in this condition is my old Maud, and this Maud must be over 5 years old. I know that I can date her quite precisely because years ago I had her cut, and it was one of the very first times I did that, and I had her cut into this graduated bob with a fringe, a sort of grown out fringe here. So I can't begin to tell you what a different, well, you saw her, you know. And this is her now, 5 years old, having been through the wars with me. And this is basically almost as good as new, apart from obviously the scragginess underneath. Almost basically the hair is almost as good as new. So, important things. So when you're using this product, the timing of when you use it is very, very critical. So you're going to spray it on when the piece is almost dry. So you know when you pick up the Betsy and you think, oh, is she dry or not? And she's not, that's when you're going to put her on. You need to spray both the outside and the beneath. And when you're blow drying her, you need to put a little bit of pressure on her. So when you're moving your brush down, hold her steady in your hand. And can you see, we're just putting not a massive amount, but just a little bit of pressure. Okay, and that makes all the difference. And you do that on the front and the underside. Okay. Other things to think about is, if you're going to style Betsy using a certain product, make sure you style your own hair with the same product. If I was to wear this piece or any piece of mine without doing something with my own hair underneath, my own hair dries just basically frizzy, you know, it's not great. If I'd let her just do that, she would poke through. The texture of my own hair would poke through the texture of Betsy, and it would look very, very unblended. So let's just be so that's just something to be aware of. Okay, so the next phase in my plan for this piece is I'm going to trim the bottoms, because now that she's dry, I can see that she's a bit fuzzy on the ends, and just like your own hair, you need to trim your ends. It makes all the difference, okay? And then once I've done that, when I say trim, I'm literally going to bring off the very, very, very ends, probably using some inappropriate scissors as well. I'll get told off by Sam for that. Okay, so I'll come back when she's done. I'm going to just pop in a few waves, give her a trim, and all will be good. Okay, so here she is. I mean, what can I tell you? What can I tell you? With just a little bit of effort and a little bit of product, I mean, we have transformed this piece. It is incredible. This is now a piece that I can wear. I'm speechless, and that's rare. Okay, so over and out from me and Maud. Me and my new, renovated, rejuvenated, gorgeous Maud. I couldn't be happier. Thanks everyone. Take care now. Bye bye.